Well, we're glad that you joined us to find out how to trap snapping turtles with a net trap. And that is my wife bringing the trap across the stream. She always helps take video and sometimes she helps set traps. So the trap is just a big cylinder made out of a net and it's got a big funnel in one end and you can commercially buy these traps. I did not make the trap, it was commercially made. It's got a big funnel in one end and it's about 6 feet long. And you tie the one end to the bank. You can either stake it or tie it to a tree root or anything. And then I had a T welded rod that I could stake the other end with ropes. It's just a welded T with 2 ropes coming in to hold. Your trap has to be rigid and it has to stick out of the water because you could drown the turtle. And then you just hang some bait in the center. And I've got what you call a bait box. It's just a plastic, actually it was a dry cream box. And with a big lid, it's about a gallon plastic bottle with a big round throat. And I just drilled 1/2-inch holes in there and I put groundhog in there. I put fish guts, anything you can find, but turtles does not like a stinking bait. They like fresh bait, I will tell you that. If the bait gets to smelling, they will not go in the trap. I'm staking the far end of the trap. Sometimes with a real rocky bottom, it's hard to push the trap into the stake. And you can see I'm taking another trap, to another spot. And you can see the bait box. It's just a real big plastic bottle, and you put it in the center. You want your bait hanging in the center, and then I got 2 ropes tied to each side of the round loops going into a T stake. And I just push that down in the water. But you want to make sure that your trap is a couple inches out of the water. It's very important that you don't drown the snapping turtles. We got him fastened now. Checking the trap right here to see if there's any turtles. Pulled the T steel stake with a T on the end. Yeah, we got a nice turtle. He's behind my leg there. It's about a 9 or 10 pound snapper. Not a bad snapper for the first catch of the year. They cannot get out of this trap. I like it a lot better than I did setting hook lines. I'm untying the trap from the tree roots. You have to stake or tie both ends of the trap. It's just a big net, cylinder net with a big funnel in one end. And you can buy them commercially. Pretty sure I bought this from Tennessee Netting. I got two nice turtles. One's what they call a leatherback, and the other one's a snapper. Sometimes they get rolled up in the net, but I always use a pair of pliers, give them to snap at the pliers to get them out of the net. Then catch him by the tail and drop him in the net. Drop him in the... I use a pillowcase, an old pillowcase, to carry him in. It gets real dirty and muddy, but I put him in that old pillowcase, put a little piece of rope or twine around them so they can't get out. Well, getting ready to reset the turtle trap. You can see my bait can in there. It's more like a can. You could use a metal can, anything. It's got a big lid to put bait on. Well, when you got mud coming up, baby, you got a turtle. You can usually see the trap wiggle when they're walking on the bottom, or you can see mud coming up. You want to be careful when you reach your hands there. But I make a T-stake, weld a T-stake for both ends. That way you can push it down in the mud with your foot. Same way you can pull it out. They never get out of there. I always drag them over to dry ground to take them out of the trap. And sometimes the stake gets kind of down in the mud, hard to pull out. Actually, it's a double T. A short T down lower, and then it's got an extension on it that's got another T at the top. That way you can put your foot on the bottom T and push it down in the mud. That's a nice turtle. He'll bite you. Yeah, there's two of them in there. He's about a 10-pound turtle. Nice one. Put him in the old pillowcase. He's a bigger one. He's a nice turtle. I caught two 25-pounders one night in the same trap. What you do when you get them out is just reach down through thud apart with a pair of pliers and have them snap at it. There's a nice old snap. He'll make some good soup and fried turtle. My wife is so tolerant of me. She went along and waded in the mud just to take these pictures for me. She even helps me clean the turtles. Coming back to the car. It sure is a beautiful day. Not a bad morning either. 2 turtles. I've only got 2 turtle traps. That's all you really need. And there she comes. She's bringing some turtles in her sack. She likes to eat them old boys. I wouldn't say she enjoys cleaning them, but she does help. There's another old turtle in the trap. He looks like a nice turtle. But again, I think I bought these traps from Tennessee Netting. I've had these traps for 30 years. They work good in farm ponds, streams, any place, but always leave a couple, 3-4 inches of netting sticking out the top. There's the old turtle. There you can see a nice turtle. That's my daughter there on the left. That's a good friend of mine there behind her, and his son on the right of me. Boy, look at the size of his head. Can't get anybody to hold him. Yeah, I think he'll make some good soup and fried turtle. Dick sure does have some big turtles in his pond. Well, we're back out setting turtle traps. Oh, okay, we've got a nice big one. Set that thing by a muskrat hole, and the turtles love to chew on the muskrats. Wasn't very deep there, but you don't need much water. But see how I've got the 2 ropes tied to the big steel ring on the outside of the trap. There's a nice turtle. We just threw him in the back seat of the car. Turn him around so we can see his backside, his shell. Like to see his shell. There's his shell. He's a nice big turtle.